major is held safely and on time. Here are the protocols. 5 biosecure bubbles 6 weeks before the event, mandatory masks, social distancing. They will expect to have 400,000 total fans. It's about half of what they are used to. Full prize money could move to a future date, but that's what they want right now. Paul, what more can you tell us?
Well, look, I think that, Craig Tiley, Chief Executive Officer of Tennis Australia, is trying to pivot and be creative. He's one of the most creative leaders in tennis, in my opinion, and he's always thinking ahead. When this first started, the pandemic, months and months ago, he had his team already working on a bunch of different contingencies. So they've got a blueprint right now, and obviously, as we've all seen, things change about every 10 minutes from what's going on out there. And I think this is a great sign that Tennis Australia is trying to figure out a way to make sure it works. It can change from that. It's still fluid. There's a lot of things that can change, but there's a lot of positive signs coming out of all those precautions and the protocols.
Yeah, it's been clear with everything going on that entities have to be flexible. They've got to be nimble and, talking about a team, a crisis management team, putting together different scenarios. I think it was 5 different scenarios, with the 5th one being no tournament at all. Number 1 being holding it in the exact same way it's been held every year. I think it's obviously going to be somewhere in the middle, and they're maybe planning for that. I certainly think, as Paul said, they have been so creative in the past. They want to maintain their title as the Happy Slam. So they want players over there still enjoying the experience, not having to quarantine, that hard quarantine for 14 days. So I think it's going to be a great effort on their part, and they're certainly planning and starting early enough so that they can put the best situation in place.
Trying to make it as easy as possible for players, but as a former player, would you want to, this is your month off, right? Would you want to get there 6 weeks beforehand?
If you're going to do it, it's there, right? It's in Australia. It's during the winter months, summer down there. If you can do it, this is the time. For me as a player, I wouldn't mind doing it then, because that's the time to start up the year.
Got to do what you got to do. And most important is the health and safety of everyone, and being able to play this event as completely as possible.
All right, time to enter the social net here on Tennis Channel Live. A man who won the Australian Open a couple times, 2 of his 14 career majors. Happy birthday to Pistol Pete Sampras.
Wait a second. There's no way he's 49. That makes me, no, that's not possible. Happy birthday, Pistol. Yep, it's gone fast. And that man had one of the best careers in the history of the game. And now I get to let him beat me up on the golf course, since I'm 1-0 against him in tennis.
That's right, undefeated.
Of course, he was only 13 at the time on the tour, but I count it as a win anyway. Happy birthday, Pete.
6 consecutive year-end number 1s. And Stefanos Tsitsipas, who, by the way, happy birthday, Steph, turns 22 today. Birthday shout-out to Pete as well, his all-time favorite.
That's pretty cool to share a birthday with Pete Sampras, the great Pete Sampras. I was worried, Paul, for a minute. You were about to start doing math. And we all know,
coming out of my
we all
ears,
know
right?
That's
49, that makes me hell of it.
You've sent him the text today, right?
I did. I got the response and everything, and he's having a good day, and hopefully he'll be nice to me on the golf course next time we play.
It's been a week of birthdays in the tennis world. Meantime, Naomi Osaka, how about this? Low-key wants to start playing mixed doubles, but I'm so bad at doubles, I would just say sorry and embarrass myself. I don't think so, Chanda.
No, I don't think so either. She definitely needs to go for it. Mixed doubles is so much fun. And look, there's always today to kind of start improving at something you think you're bad at. I think she'd be fantastic on the mixed doubles court.
Won't be able to play at the U.S. Open. They're not having mixed there, but said she wants to play at the Tokyo Olympics. So with Kei Nishikori, who's already said, yeah, I'm in on that. Meantime, remember this. Join our Hall of Famer Jim Courier, Chris Mad Dog Russo for a virtual town hall Monday, August 17th at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. First 450, get to tune in. We'll be right back.